and as I tusked or tisked or whatever that sucking your teeth bullshit is, because I did that, you could probably instantly tell I am a little perturbed. Um, Man, so I got the ornament for the I don't know what the fucking rocket launcher's called. Seriously, that's how little fucks I give for these things. But it's something that I wanted to do. It's something to do, as people would say. See, shaders, transmats, miscellaneous, finishers. No, that's not it. What's it under? It's not an exotic ornament. Uh, is it just exotic ornaments here? Maybe it's under weapons. Yeah, here we go. Found it. Looking for rocket launchers. Here we go. Yeah. So I got the finale, and I got the fruition, and now I'm going for the Vanguard one. And you're probably asking yourself, what? What? The Vanguard one is the last? Yeah, because strikes like this. I don't play strikes anymore because strikes like this. I just got done with the hollowed layer, which in my opinion is a chicken shit fight because the boss phases out. This is a chicken shit fight because the boss phases out. Now, the Inverted Spire, yes, the boss phases out, sort of. Um, the boss never goes immune. You can kill the boss. You don't have to have worries about any mechanics. You don't have to throw any little doodads at them or anything. It's just, gun and run. And I like that. I don't play first-person shooters to camp and defend. I play first-person shooters to gun and run. I hated the camp and defend missions in Halo. I hated the protection missions in Halo, and I absolutely fucking hated the timed attack. But oh man, do what you want. I was enjoying the power boost. You should have just kept shoving that sparrow straight up my ass crack. Are you afraid? Anyway, and it's like everybody hates this fucking mission. Everybody doesn't like this mission because it's a jogging simulator. I mean, seriously, it's golf is better than this. Golf has done this better. You walk from hole to hole for like 15 to 20 minutes practically, and then you swing around a little bit, and then you go on to the next hole. It's ridiculous in my opinion. I don't like these. I mean, but I have a streak right now, and I'm trying to get the ornament for the Vanguard version of the rocket launcher. And why am I doing this? For Bright Dust? Because reasons? Because I guess the challenge in playing Destiny isn't the enemies or the other players. I think the challenge in Destiny is growing your patience, growing your nerve. Seriously though, um, because that is the one thing I've learned the most in playing Destiny and Conan Exiles and even Minecraft is you've got to have some patience and a little bit of foresight to. He just stole that away. Well, you know what? If you toss it back to me, I can charge it up for you, but you're not going to care. Because just one little boot dad is not going to. That's what I'm talking about. This chicken shit mechanics. That's chicken shit mechanics, in my opinion. It's bad design. It's bad game design. Bad design. Bad game. No microtransactions for you. Um, and that's exactly the way I feel about it. You know, I don't. I buy every DLC that comes out for Conan Exiles because it is like purely just cosmetics for the most part. Sometimes the armor will provide you with something really, really, really cool. Um, but most times it is. It's just cosmetics, and I am cool with that. I will pay for that game. You want to know why? Good game design, and they're constantly evolving the game design. They're constantly trying to improve the game design. I mean, some seasons were not as powerful as others, but for the most part, that's in your hands. You can be as powerful as you want, or as mediocre as you want, and the game doesn't punish you for being mediocre. Um, the game doesn't, restrict you from content. I walked in on a boss at a dungeon at level 40 and was able to struggle my way through it, but I still got it done. I did it. It wasn't a problem. And then I came back to that same boss at level 60 and just fucking one-faced it. And the game supports that. You want to know why? Because Conan Exiles is an open sandbox survival game with an exceptionally well-made power fantasy. I'm not going to say balanced. I'm definitely not going to say fair. Um, but it is a well-made power fantasy. You feel powerful. You feel like you're in the Hyborian Age, doing the shit that Robert E. Howard wrote about, um, and it's exciting that way. I mean, fuck, dude, even fucking Minecraft has a better balance, has a better construction of its power fantasy. Even though Minecraft isn't really about you being powerful, you can get powerful super fucking fast if you put in a little focus, and that's all it takes, just a little bit of focus of time. You don't even have to go that high into the effort. Destiny, I don't know, but Destiny 1 I feel was a lot more powerful than Destiny 2. In Destiny 2, it's like the power's there, but only for those accounts that have exceptionally good luck in pulling the right roles and the right teams. And I mean, because it's true. I mean, even if you go in with a well-honed and trained fire team, um, if you're playing PvP especially, you could get randoed into a match that is completely out of your wheelhouse. Even if you've developed a strategy for all different instances, you could get lobbied against a fire team that has got 5 times your skill. There's no way for the game to know that. And unfortunately, it doesn't look at the right metrics. And I don't even know what those right metrics are, but I can tell they're looking at the wrong ones because I have gone in with fully, fleshed out, fully trained and coordinated fire teams, and we have still been dominated, by 1 or 2 guys on the other side who's just never miss a shot, have super fucking fast resilience. I mean, super fast recovery, and just the most disgusting resilience you can think of. I mean, I don't know how they do it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But again, you know, last time I was in Crucible, it was seriously just to round out the achievement for the ornament. I haven't touched Crucible since. That was, of course, a couple days ago, but still. I don't know. I just don't like fights like this. I think the longest, my attention span wanes. It just wags hella fast. Um, and that's not because I'm ADD. It's not because I'm obsessive or compulsive. Because it's just me. It's just I mean, I need to. Even when I play tabletop role playing games, I cannot stand to sit there while people meander through their turn, trying to min max every little point of damage. It doesn't matter. We only get about 2 or 3 hours to play tonight. Why are we spending it, in a single fucking round of combat? That makes no sense to me. Um, and I've stopped playing, public tabletop games simply because I don't have the patience to sit there. I mean, last night, okay, we're at a family dinner party, and my youngest and I are sitting there, while the big kids are talking, and I asked her, "Hey, do you want to pick up where we left off with your campaign, with your adventure?" She goes, "Yeah, sure. I brought my dice and everything." So we talked about it and we went for it. And so without the rule book in front of me, without all the bosses and stat blocks, I just went ahead. I'm gonna die here. Yep, knew it. Jesus, here we go. We sat there and we played, and we did in about 15, 20 minutes what I have seen podcasters take an hour to complete, or more, or more. Now, granted, it's just one player and myself as the dungeon master, but the point, really, this is what I'm talking about. This is this Mickey Mouse shit that I just don't fucking. So I don't do the raid because I'm going through all this fucking hullabaloo just for what? Progress on a triumph. And I would like to say it's my bad timing, but I mean, honestly, what the fuck is the fire team that I have doing? Did they just leave? What are they doing? They're fucking around for bounties. Bounties don't do anything but give you XP. That's all they do. And if you're farming for XP at this point in the season, I'm sad for you. Unless you just joined. This guy's just dying all over the place. Are these guys Are these guys a team? A little duo? A duet? No. No. I would have thought the Xbox guy would be sweating his ass off trying to fucking impress everybody. I mean, he is the only one who hasn't died this whole fucking, thing. But I mean, let's look at this. You don't need all these kills. You can't be here for the loot. There's nothing in this dungeon. There's nothing in this strike that is of any real value. There isn't. I'm sorry. I mean, if I was this kid and I had that kind of skill and that ability to be ignored by enemies, I'd have my ass at the fucking end of this fucking walk already by now. As it is, I'm just going to sit here and wait for them to pull me forward. And this is why I play Raid Shadow Legends, because it's a fun game. It takes very little effort to get into, very little attention span to maintain, but it is actually very enjoyable, and it's got a lot of strategy, and it's that enemy jumped straight into my face. See what I'm talking about, this RNG? I think certain accounts are just destined to fucking fuck off. We just aren't there to be successful. We're stepping stones for other accounts. And that's so sad because it's so casino. It's like this slot machine is the one that's going to pay out all day. And we're going to sit some little granny there, some cocktail waitress is going to go, "Oh, hey, you're here to play, and so we want you to play this machine." And Granny sits there, fucking pulling in nickels at a time, making everybody else get all excited because every fifth pull she's like ding 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 ding, winner winner winner, that kind of shit, and it inspires you. That's the mechanic. That's the gimmick. And like I said, in a casino, the house has to win, or there's no house for the players to play in. But at the same time, you can't constantly, you can't get known for having fixed or rigged machines. So it's all very done on the download. Granny doesn't know that she's being sat at the payout machine. Granny doesn't understand why she's got a winning streak, and then Granny won't realize that she'd been had essentially when she comes back tomorrow morning to sit at the same machine. But oh no, it's a different machine now. That's the payout winner. And now Susan, who's the college student struggling with her debt, is at the payout machine. Then there's all. I mean, yeah, that's what they do. I'm not kidding. Well, I don't know. It's a tinfoil moment, perhaps. I just really hate this strike, and I'm just salting out. I don't like any of the new strikes post Forsaken. I think Warden of Nothing is my only one. Warden of Nothing is my favorite out of that batch. Lake of Shadows is the best. Yeah, it's still a bit of a jogging simulator, but that boss can get one-phased. He doesn't go immune. He doesn't phase out. You don't have to throw some special relic at his ass. It is a basic boss, and that's all I want in my gameplay. I just want a basic boss. Save all the fucking toe tapping and cabbage rolling for the raids and shit. Put that shit where that belongs. And if it's a Nightfall, then you can go ahead and throw a skull in there, like extra burn or limited ammo, or your supers generate half as fast, or something like that. That's a good way to scale it down. Or maybe there's twice as many enemies, or everything's got a shield, or it's match made. I hate match made, but I'd rather have match made than face this strike anymore. I would rather take the next three strikes at match made skull than face this strike anymore this week. I'm not kidding. That's how much I hate this strike. Oh my gods. Yes. See what I'm saying? I checked. There wasn't anything in my way. There was fucking nothing in my way. Look at that. Okay. And I know the pattern. Now it doesn't matter. Fuck off. Whatever. God, it's trying to get me to quit my streak. That's what it's trying to do. It's just pushing my patience, and eventually I'm just going to snap. And I am not going to give any fucks for it. I think it's great that they put all their code effort into creating an algorithm that'll recognize AFK play, AFK gameplay, but they won't do something about the fuckery of when your ghost respawns you. I think I've spent, if I did 2 Lake of Shadows, I could, in the time that I've been in this strike, I think I could have done 2 Lake of Shadows. But you gotta be in the playlist in order to get progress on the Vanguard. I should be just doing the Nightfall. Just sitting here running Adept Nightfalls. I think you get more XP for that. I could be wrong. Oh, you don't know how to throw it? Is that your problem? Okay, fine. That should have killed her. What's she doing? Oh, give me a fucking break. Oh my fucking god. Fucking A, dude. If I don't get a fucking goddamn rank progression... Okay, finally some rank progression. Just one a day is all I care about now. Oh, come on, hurry up. It's just garbage anyway. Fuck me. I'm going to the tower. Screw this bullshit. This is so fucking bullshit. I mean, ugh. I used to love strikes. It used to be my thing. I get so much more enjoyment out of Gambit. And it's a toxic, hectic fucking mess. It is really the worst activity in this game for what you do versus what you get. I mean, it's worse than the raids, but I would rather play Gambit. I would rather play an afternoon of Gambit than do any number of raids. Even if I got Vex Mythic Lasts at the end, I would not give a fuck. It's not worth it to me. And I think what it comes down to is that things like Hollowed Lair and the Corrupted and the Warden of... I mean, the Warden of Nothing is at least somewhat fun. Um, the Corrupted and the Hollowed Lair, those two are just so similar. I could see why they're taking away the Reef. But why keep the fucking Dreaming City? I don't understand it. I don't hate the Dreaming City. I hate everything about the Dreaming City. I don't have fun in the Dreaming City. I have never had any. Even doing Blind Wells, as mind numbing as those can be, after a while, you just kind of tune out and get a zone, in a state of zen. There's still it's the tedium, because it goes so long. That's what tedium is. It's not repetitive task. It's how often, how long that repetitive task has to go on. This is such a garbage fucking gun. I hate this gun. Such bullshit. There's literally nothing there. There's nothing in that stat line that fucking speaks to me. I mean, I guess they had to put out some chum every now and then just to bait everybody in. Yeah, I can't wait till next season when I'm fully and truly free to play, because I'm not buying the fucking expansion. I thought about it and I said, okay, well, I'm going to play the next couple days like a good little soldier, and do the Vanguard strikes and do the Crucible list and do the Gambit stuff, and kind of like try to convince myself I'm having fun, but I can tell I'm not having fun. And it's not burnout. It really isn't. It's the fact that I enjoy just doing the gunsmith bounties and slumming it in Gambit, and that's it. I just don't care to do anything else, and that's because the game is just so samey. It's like, I mean, how many different ways can you make a chocolate chip cookie? And how many chocolate chip cookies can you eat before you just realize, I need to stop? Counterattack. Thank you so much. That is like the second worst perk of the game. Rampage, don't even fucking need it. I'd like to get something other than energy transfer, but it works because I run bombardiers. So I guard, get my dodge ability up, you know, and then I dodge out, do a little bit of damage, swing, 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 then guard, dodge out, do a little damage, swing, swing, swing. It's workable. It does a great job. It is fun. See, that's the thing is that I'm making fun for myself. Oh, this guy is hella cheating. And he's found a way to keep it going. What's his agility? Oh my god. His mobility is a 52. Yeah. What's he running anyway? Middle tree. Inertia picking up an ammo after a slide. Thunder crash. Impact conversion. Hitting targets. Ballistic slam. Press after. Yeah, I don't know how he's doing that. He's not supposed to be able to do that. That's so weird. Well, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.